Hi there everyone, this is Dan Dix here from Press for Truth, and we have a very special video lined up for you today. We're going to be doing a little bit of an Acapulco powwow to talk about the WeAreChange University Boot Camp, and right now we're joined on the line by the Dean of WeAreChange University himself, Luke Rudkowski. We're actually also going to be speaking with Professor James Corbett of CorbettReport.com. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. Luke, I'd like to start with you as the Dean of WeAreChange University. I trust that you're not too hungover from last night's Super Bowl challenge.
Why are you calling me a dean? Me and deans always had so much conflict within my educational lifespan here in New York City. I am not a dean. There are no professors. We're all professors in this wonderful multimedia day and age where death by 1,000 cuts is the main motto that we're trying to push out there to everyone, that it's not just one person. I am doing not that well. I mean, if you watch the video of what we just did, it was just insane. We just did a drinking game during the Super Bowl, trying to make people think. But I had better days.
Yeah, well, I think that's the kind of just outside of the box thinking that the new journalism is all about, and that's the kind of things that people are going to be learning at this event. James, you have been exposing, the North American Union agenda for years. Have you ever actually been to Mexico? Is this your first time?
Absolute first time in Mexican soil, so I'm going to be learning a thing or two and brushing up on my non-existent Spanish. But let me just start by saying, Dan, I am humbled as always by your impressive beard, but glad to note that I am not the least bearded of the three of us at any rate. And more to the point, I'm humbled, of course, by both of your video productions, and let me just commend to my listeners and viewers the latest Super Bowl challenge from WeAreChange, which I look forward to every year. It's equally sad and laughable and funny and humorous, all wrapped up in one entertaining bundle. And I feel sorry for you, Luke. I know you've been at it for probably 24 hours straight at this point and under the influence. And Dan, your latest production on the Via terrorist rail plot. And surprise, surprise, undercover FBI agents setting things up in the war on terror in Canada as well. Both excellent videos, and I think they both give a good sense of the range of material that we all provide through this alternative media, which is not about some standardized one-size cookie-cutter product. It's about all of this diverse entertainment and information and all of these different ways of presenting the truth, which is, I hope, something that we're going to be able to convey at this Change Media University coming up.
There is no hope. There's no hope and change here. We're not any Obama synoids here, James. Okay, we will help and inspire other people to take charge of this momentous time. And I want to again, the work that you guys do. I'm humbled and honored just to have you guys a part of this. It's going to be amazing. Just the work that you guys done within the last couple of years is just one of the few reasons why I'm so optimistic about the future. I mean, we're living in a time and day where there never has been a time like this in history where the freedom of information is available so readily to everyone, and the powers that be still have not figured out a way to clamp down on it. And what we're trying to do, and what you guys have been doing for a number of years now, is taking advantage of this situation, being the media, not just complaining about the media, but being the media that you want to see in this world. And it's just, again, honor, pleasure, but, there's no hope here. We're going to get it done.
Luke, what kind of things can people expect? What do you have laid out on the curriculum? Because yourself, myself, and James are going to be teaching at this thing. What can people expect from the curriculum? What are they going to be learning here?
Oh man, we're going to go through virtually every aspect. I mean, this is going to be a boot camp. This is going to be where you're going to come off, you're going to leave this event and be like, holy cow, what did I just go to? We're going to be doing everything from physical exercises to laughing yoga to football drill experiments where we're going to be running around with fake PR people and security guards. And there's going to be masks put on of fake people who are going to be pretending to be David Rockefeller or Tony Blair running around. And you as a journalist are going to try to hunt them down. But not only confrontations, we're going to go from A to Z, the right mentality, the right focus, how to be actually successful, how to actually be happy, how to get your press credentials, how to find events, how to start your own media company, how to do everything from the bottom up, from the scratch, independently by yourself, from equipment to the right registration email, to the right websites that you have to be on to find out, to the right way to monetize your content, the right way to go out there and to make the biggest impact that you can. We're really going to be from all different spectrums, but you're going to get a lot. People, who are coming to this expect a lot because I'm doing everything I can right now. I'm building additional curriculum to Change Media University as we speak. I'm going to keep adding stuff every time I go along, every time I make a mistake, every time I feel like there's something that you should know as an independent journalist. I'm going to keep adding that curriculum and building it up and making it the strongest. I'm doing my best here. I'm asking people for 100% honest feedback on what to do to get the best kind of educational resource out there for you. So I'm extremely excited about this. I see the potential, and I see there's just this amazing opportunity that we have right now to grasp.
Well, with the three of us, we have a wealth of knowledge because we've been doing this for nearly a decade now, and the three of us do this full time. So it's really an opportunity to learn from us what we do on a daily basis, what it takes to produce content on a daily basis. You know, how we do our research, where we source our sources from, how do you deem what's a credible source? All these sorts of tricks of the trades, the sort of things you don't get. The behind the scenes sorts of things that you don't see, of all the real hard work that goes into the kinds of videos that we produce. James, you're also going to be speaking at the event as well as teaching. What can people expect to learn from you at Change University?
Well, at Change University, I'm going to be there to be support to Luke and whatever he wants to do, but I'm hoping to give a little bit of perspective about the Corbett Report and how I've built it up, because I don't think what I'm doing is really special in any sense, but on the other hand, I am doing this full-time for a living out of the good support of the people out there who make it possible, and that is something. That is an accomplishment of some sort, and I want to help give people a perspective and understanding of how I came to do that. And then, as you say, I'm also going to be speaking at the conference itself, and for people who are interested, I'm going to be doing a little follow-up to a podcast episode I did last year that was pretty popular on how to herd your tax cattle. It's entitled How to Free Your Tax Cattle, so that should be an entertaining talk, I hope. And let me also just say that I think it's important for these types of events in a number of different ways, not just the practical side of learning how to get your press credentials or how to edit a video or whatever. That's important as well, but also the inspirational side of it, because I remember vividly about whatever it was, 7 or 8 years ago, when I saw Luke's confrontation with Zbigniew Brzezinski way back in the day, and seeing him standing up in that auditorium and trying to call out Brzezinski and then running away from the security. My heart was literally pounding watching that, realizing just how much of a tidal change in the way that we collect and distribute information was taking place right in front of my eyes. That was inspirational, and throughout the years I've watched the excellent work that both of you are doing, and I know Luke put out a detailed video about a year ago just talking about the ways that he finds events and how to craft your list of questions and things like that I found immensely useful at the time. So I truly think this is going to be a great resource for people, and I'm looking forward to it. But I think we should turn the table around on you, Dan, and ask about your participation in this event as well.
Well, I'm being invited to speak as well, so I'll be giving a little bit of a talk on the beach about how I came to learn about the philosophies of anarchy, really. It was probably around a year and a half ago that Jeff Berwick was the one who tried to convince me that I'm an anarchist, and here we are a year later, I'm being invited to Acapulco. So I'm going to be giving a talk about my experience of how I've come to understand these philosophies. And then at Change University as well, we'll be offering up just my help to Luke as well. And, I'll be open to take any questions from any of the students. And again, it's an opportunity to have a one-on-one with us and to ask us anything you want. So really, I just want to be there to help Luke put on the best program that we can possibly put on. I'm really looking forward to hooking up with the two of you guys in Mexico. Luke, where can people go to get tickets? Where can they go to find out about how, if they want to get involved?
Well, there's different ways. There's Acapulco, still hungover, Acapulco website that you guys could go to, unacapulco.com, and then you could click on the Change Media University banner. It should be in the description below of this video. But most importantly, what I wanted to bring up between you guys, because James, I know I talked to you. Dan, we've been in jail together. We talked a lot. And I talked to both of you guys, and I think it's amazing that, there's this opportunity in time where, a regular person could come up, from nothing. And I know where both of you guys started from. You guys started from like nothing, and you guys made something that's a part of this huge changing of just a life of this whole world. And again, I don't try to get wrapped up like it's all of us. No, it's again death by 100 small paper cuts. It's everyone doing their part. And I know that to really be successful, to really create the world that we want to live in, to really change things in this world, it's not going to be one individual. It can't be. The ego of that person is going to get so big that there's no way that he could ever, remain leveled and smart. The way that we could really change things in this world is by different activists all over the place, different human beings, different spirits, souls. Just one individual. It just takes one person to take action. And if all of us do, and if all of us are capable and know the strategies of how to do it effectively, of how to inform people, on how to give people information that they would not get anywhere else. If we could just show people that, one idea, one truth could spread around the world faster than ever now, before they clamp down on it, if we could get everyone on that level, if we could just do that, the potential is limitless. You guys are proof of it. You guys are proof coming out of nowhere, and now you're doing this full time. And I got to tell you, I don't know about you guys, but ever since being able to do this full time, my life has changed 180 degrees. I am the most, I am so grateful. I am so happy. I am so filled with just like I can't even describe it, with just gratitude of being able to make this, my living, make this my job, and to dedicate everything I can to informing people, to giving them information, and letting them themselves decide what's best for them. And it makes an impact. How do you guys feel?
Couldn't
Yeah,
agree
I
more.
mean, yeah, it feels good to do what you know is the right thing to do, and when you do what you know is the right thing to do, you're going to feel very, very good about it. And I feel the same, Luke. I've changed, since I've gone doing this full time. I know that this is what I've been meant to do. It's the cheesy cliche, this is my destiny, but this is what I've been meant to do. And the point is that anybody can do this. If I can do it, if James can do it, if Luke can do it, anybody can do this. And that's why it's an exciting time to be getting involved with this, and to be getting involved with Acapulco if you can possibly do so. So, gentlemen, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to keep you too long. I very much so look forward to meeting up with you guys there in Mexico. So until then, we'll talk to you again very soon. Take care, guys. Thanks.
Arrivederci, amigos.
I'm going to rest from my hangover.
Has no legitimacy, and that we as a people are not afraid, and we are waking up to the robber barons and the big banksters who are looting this economy with the Federal Reserve.
Well,
hey you, did you ever consider a career in journalism? Here is a step-by-step guide on how to achieve this. First,